Oh, right, morning guys. Welcome to the woods. Welcome to the workshop. Yes, finally got it all up and moved in. It's a little bit nippy in here. I've got my fire on, but today I'm going to put some wire cloches around some lavender plants that I put in way before Christmas, and they were doing really well. I mean, I put in about 60 plants, like for the bees and insects and stuff, because there's not a lot of like flora, like plants with nectar and stuff in the woods. So I thought, right, we'll try and do something for the bees and that. And anyway, they grew and they was doing really well. They got to about yay high, about a foot high. And I thought, oh, they look lovely in the spring. And yeah, they seemed to be doing fine. And then I came back, after about 2-3 months of planting them, and they were now about 1 inch high. The rabbits had eaten the lot. I chewed them all down, and I thought, oh, sod it like a... So what I've done at the moment is I've put some pallets up. It hasn't stopped them, of course, but I'm going to put some wire, like cloches, I think they're called. You know, little perimeter fences around what's left of the lavenders, and they ate me bluebells. So hopefully, come spring, the lavenders and that would have recovered, and we'll have some like nectar and that for the bees. Well, it was just a quick one. I've got myself a cup of coffee. Like I say, I've got the fire on. It's been absolutely chucking it down this week. It's the first week in February, something like that. But yeah, all right, guys. So that's what I'm up to today. I'll film what I'm doing and I'll put it up for you. I'll catch you later. Cheers, guys. You be good. You be safe, and you keep smiling. See you later. Bye. Dink. All right, guys. So first thing I want to do is get some supporting for the fence, and I'm using bits of old tree that I've had to bring down as the posts, and I can just run the wire fence around it, and say the fencing's 3 foot high, so hopefully that'll keep the rabbits out. Won't keep the deer out, but we'll see how it goes. Right here, guys, so just showing you some of the things I'm going to use to secure this fence. Now, when I bought the fence, I was told that the diameter of these holes would be enough to keep rabbits out, but I ain't too sure, you know. I mean, it will certainly keep out the big ones, which is a bonus, but like a little bubby one would get through there, then I suppose will a little bubby one cause that much damage? I don't know. Well, anyway, I've got the fencing, the wire fencing. It's like a galvanised stuff, but it's coated in green plastic, I suppose it is, like to try and blend in. And I've run it along the picket fence at the back of me, and like I say, I'm going to secure it to the stumps that I've procured from cutting down dead trees and stuff. The stuff that I'm going to use, right, these things, wire staples. Now, I ain't a builder. I don't know nothing about building, but I find these things an absolute nightmare to get hold of. I mean, I've got fingers like sausages anyway, but to get hold of them and then hold them against the wire and trying to tap them in, I found it so hard. So, little tip, it might help you. Got some long nose pliers, and then all I do is I stick the staple, you can see it, like that. I hold that against what I'm doing, and then I can tap it in so at least it starts to grip, and I can whack the thing home. So that's what I'm using around the wire to staple it to the woods, or the wood. And the other thing I've got, because I don't want rabbits and things going under, like lifting the wire and going under, is I've bought these big steel wires. Yeah, and I'm going to put those along the edges all the way around, and hopefully that'll reduce the chance of the bunny bunnies and whatnot from pulling the fence up. Like I say, it's an experiment. It's all an experiment, and if it works, then I can do other areas within the woods, fence it all off, and then hopefully might encourage some more wildlife in here. Right, so I'm going to crack on with that. I'm going to put the fencing round, staple it, and I'll show you how we get on. Right. Well guys, I think you'll call it a schoolboy error. I was running the fence along the inside of the stumps until I realised, hang on Dave, the fence is on that side, the rabbits can jump up onto the stump and then jump over the fence. So there was only a couple that I had to pull off, so now the posts are on the inside of the fence, so the rabbits have got to jump over all of it. I thought things were going too well, but yeah, just keen to get it done. Just got to slow down a bit, I think. Right. Oh, I mean, you can see the state of place. It's much like a swamp here. It really is. But then in the summer, it's like a desert. It's bone dry. So these are them pegs. You see them? So I get this as taut as I can. And about every third square, I suppose, I'm just putting them in to help secure. Well, that's the idea. But like I say, this is an experiment. The whole thing's an experiment, and I would rather lose a couple of lavenders than some of the trees I'm going to put in, where the same principle is going to apply, where I put a fence around them. So if the bunny bunnies get in here, they could take the bark off of the trees I'm planting, and I don't want that. So yeah, it's all a learning curve, and it all costs as well, you know. I mean, this wire, I got it off of Amazon. I think it was about, was it £30 a roll, and it's 3 foot high by 80 something foot long. So I mean, obviously it covers a fair area. When you think how much area I've got to cover, it's going to work out a pretty penny. So I'm basically getting it as and when I've got a little bit of spare cash, you know what I mean? So instead of going down the pub for a day and spending 30 quid, I'll buy myself a roll of this. Not quite sure what I prefer, but yeah. Right. And then using these, can you see them little tacks or whatever they're called, staples? I know you can get like a gun and you load it up and you can fire it into the wood, but really, I'm not going to spend that kind of money just to... And this in a way is kind of like therapeutic. Like I'm sitting down here, I can hear all the birds, I'm on my own, it's lovely, you know. So, right, shut up Dave, get on with it. So you can see it. And I find that the long nose pliers with them staples and the little hammer so much easier. Like I say, I don't know if I've shown you anything there that might help. I hope so. But what I was doing was this, and that was just, man, sounds really fun. But yeah, right, okay, right. Shut up, Dave. Get on with it. So much more simple, or simpler. Got another one. And I'm just going to continue this process all the way round this little patch, and then I've got a tiny patch down there that I'm going to do, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, and if it don't work, then well, I'll have to try something else, won't I? Right, I'll bring you back when I'm done. Oh, how elegant, Dave. It's not been on bloody manoeuvres. Right, there we go, guys. that's that all done. Now I've put some logs down this side on the fence, hopefully to deter any rabbits from being out in the open and digging under there, because I've got lots of birds of prey. And down that end I've used a guinea pig hutch to cover up those ones. Now I need to move all them logs so the rabbits can't jump over the top. Let's crack on. Look at these ladybirds. There's loads of them. That, all in the wood. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Brilliant. Right, there we go guys, all finished. That looks a lot tidier, doesn't it, with them logs out of the way. And the fence is there, and we'll see what happens. So, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and your comments. You be good, you be safe, and you keep smiling. All the best guys.